Hey everyone, so this is an incredibly exciting announcement video and a video I've been wanting to make for ages, like such a long time. So I'm so excited to be able to make this video for you all now and tell you what it is that I've been so looking forward to telling you. But before we get to that, it's more of a little update. You know, last time we checked in like this and had a little update, it was just as I arrived in America. So now I'm back. I've spent 3 months in America and Canada touring, doing lots of different activism events, doing lots of talks to vegan and non-vegan audiences. And you know, on the whole, it was a really rewarding experience. And I've met some wonderful people and learned so much, things I'm really very grateful to have learned. But it was also a difficult experience, and it was not without its challenges. And I experienced some things I didn't expect to experience and saw some things I certainly didn't expect to see. So it was a mixed bag of emotions, a mixed bag of feelings, but on the whole, I'm very grateful for each and every one of those experiences, even the difficult ones. And since I've been back, we've had the official Animal Rights March in London and also in 25 other cities around the world, a global event, such an exciting thing. We had 10,000 people here in London, which just was, it was incredible. So amazing. It was such a wonderful event and such a wonderful thing to be a part of, and to see that many people who really cared, who were involved, who were really kind of exuding their enthusiasm and their passion for this vegan movement was such an inspiring, uplifting thing. So that was just a tremendous day, and one I'm very grateful to have experienced with so many like-minded people. And when we started the march back in 2016, we had 2,500 people attending, and we just thought that was amazing because it was, but we had no idea that it would grow into such an amazing event in the space of only 2 years. You know, London in 2016 to now 25 cities around the world with a global participation of over 28,000 people. We're so excited for what the next few years are going to bring and how we can all develop the march together globally, and just all the things we can achieve as a vegan movement, because we are a global vegan movement with millions upon millions of people all across the world. And when we come together and we unite on the same day, we unite in the same action, we unite with the same voice for the same purpose, the same reason, the effect we can have is huge. You know, not just on social media, but indeed in the real place, in the real space that we are marching together. So I can't wait to see what will happen next year and in 2020 and all the years that are still to come. But aside from the march, since I've been back in London, I've been working on another project which I've been just keeping so tightly under wraps, but it's one that I've been wanting to talk about so much. And you're probably thinking to yourself, you know, what is this weird space that Ed's doing a video in? Like, what is going on in the background there? And maybe I've given away the answer in the title, but perhaps I've been really cryptic. And really, to explain where I am now and why I am here, we have to go back about a year or so. And I was approached by an individual who had seen the work that I had done through Surge and the work that we had done through Surge, and he said that he wanted to help us, and he saw a lot of potential in what we were doing, and he thought that what we were doing was effective and had a lot of potential for the future. So he said that he wanted to help us, but in particular he wanted to help us get to a point where we could be financially sustainable. And so we came up with this idea, and this is where I am today. This idea is manifested into this tangible place that's real. And the idea that we had was that we were going to open up an entirely non-profit vegan diner where we'd serve delicious vegan food, but all the profits made from the establishment would be put into Surge to mean that we could really just take on all the projects we wanted to take on and do all the things that we talked about and dreamt of and wrote about and thought about. We could actually make them achievable and accomplishable projects. And that's exactly where I am today. I'm in that 100% non-profit vegan diner. It's called Unity Diner, and this is the space halfway through building, and I'm just so excited to be able to tell you about it because, like I said, this has been something I've been talking about and thinking about for about a year now, and I've just wanted to, you know, place the camera down and talk about it so much, and now I'm in a position where I can do. I just want to set the camera up and just tell you about this place and tell you why I'm so excited and why I hope that you will also be just as excited as I am. So let me tell you a little bit about what we want to achieve with this space, but also more importantly, what this space will allow us to do. Now, for such a long time, we've been wanting to put together an advertising campaign that would be on the London Underground and indeed on billboards around London. And we've even mocked up designs and kind of conceptualized specific campaigns and design ideas. Now, we've just never been able to do it. So we've had these ideas, but we've never been able to actually implement these ideas because we've just not had the financial backing to be able to do so. Now, I have this vision of people coming into this space, into Unity Diner. They eat delicious vegan food, and then they pay the bill. And then when they leave, they go and they get on the underground, and they see the advertising campaign that they've just supported through eating at Unity Diner. Now, the community has been so supportive of all the things that I've done as an activist, and I really hope this place is an expression of my gratitude for all the support that the community, you guys, has given to me. And I really hope that people will come here and they'll be around like-minded people and they'll enjoy their experience here, but also know that they're supporting a good cause and a good movement, and their money is being put towards effective campaigns and spreading this message as much as Surge and myself possibly can. So I hope this is an expression of my gratitude, but also I hope that we can achieve so many things together through this place, a place where we get to eat delicious vegan food, hang out with friends, have a good time, but also give back. So another idea that we've had for a long time, it's something we've spoken about a lot. I think it's something a lot of vegans speak about. I think that a lot of vegans say that they wish they could do in the future, and often seems quite idealistic and also unrealistic. But we've often spoken about the creation of a surge animal sanctuary, a sanctuary for rescued animals. And so the profits from Unity Diner will also go towards the creation and funding of the Surge Sanctuary, a new sanctuary here in England. And the thing is, there's so many amazing sanctuaries in the UK, some wonderful places, but they're all getting full, and there's becoming fewer and fewer spaces for rescued animals to be able to be taken to when they are saved. And so at Surge, we want to create a new sanctuary, and Unity Diner will give us the ability to actually do that. And so every time that you eat here and you eat the delicious vegan food that we'll be serving, not only will you be supporting kind of grassroots activism and all other things, you'll also be supporting the creation of a new sanctuary here in the UK. But let me talk about some of the other things that we want to achieve with Unity Diner, because we have a multitude of ideas and a multitude of plans that we'd like to be able to enact and create. And so we want to make more documentaries, we want to create more investigations, we want to expand the Surge team and have more people involved so we can achieve more, because really Unity Diner is about kind of just expanding on the work that we've already done, but making it better, making it more professional, and allowing us to do more of the work that we so sorely and desperately want to continue doing. But let me also talk a little bit now about the diner itself and what will happen in this space, and food. Let's talk about the food first and foremost, because that's what this is. It's a food establishment. Now, Unity Diner is going to be serving food that is 100% vegan take on a kind of an American style diner. So we've got burgers, we have waffles, we have pancakes, there's fried cauliflower wings, we have seitan style chicken bites, we've got tofu fish bites. It's kind of what you'd consider to be kind of vegan junk food in a way, but we try to make it so that it's not just that heavy junk food that makes you feel often quite heavy and sometimes not very good afterwards. We want it to be junk food but with a bit more of a healthy spin, if you like. So try and find that happy medium between being really satisfying and fulfilling, as well as being quite whole foods and healthy, and not too over the top greasy as well. So that's kind of the approach that we take with the food, and we have a really great head chef. Now, of course, I'm going to sound biased, but the food is really good. We've been doing taste testings for the past few days, and I really can't wait for people to come in and try the food, because I think it's excellent. And I think you will all really enjoy it as well. But as well as simply being 100% vegan, we want Unity Diner to also exude other ways of being ethical and conscious, and other ways of giving back to the community. And that's why over my left-hand shoulder there's a mural being painted by a local vegan activist here in London. So we want to support local artists, we want to support local suppliers and local food producers. So we're looking for kind of very local organic food suppliers, where utilising local breweries in the area, and hopefully giving back to the community from which we're also a part of, which is the Hoxton, Shoreditch, Hackney area of East London, which is great for veganism, but it's also a great community as well in general. So we want to give back, we want to integrate into this wonderful area that we're also in. So fundamentally, we want Unity Diner to be a space for positivity, a space for celebration, celebrating delicious vegan food, celebrating the progress and inevitability of the vegan movement, and celebrating kind of just each other and celebrating the community that we exist in and we should all be so grateful to be a part of. And I think it's important at the end that I say a special thank you to the person who made this concept, this idea, this dream, if you like, something that's tangible and real and is happening and I can touch and is going to exist. So thank you so much to the special person, the incredibly kind person that's made this real. But also a special thank you to all of you for all of your support throughout the past 2.5 years, for kind of following me on this journey, for being a part of that. And I really hope that you're excited, or as excited as I am, for Unity Diner. And for those of you who live in London or want to travel down to London, then please come. You have a home here, a place where you can simply eat delicious vegan food and hang out with like-minded vegans, and know that when you pay the bill, you're contributing back to the movement and doing what you can to spread the message. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're excited. It's kind of strange for me because I've been talking about this so much, just kind of to myself and the rest of the Surge team. It's always strange to be able to actually finally tell you about it and to actually discuss it and kind of just tell you all these weird things I've been thinking of, but I've not been able to tell anyone. So I don't know how people are necessarily going to react, but I hope you're excited. I hope you're looking forward to it. I hope you're going to come and eat at Unity Diner if you possibly can, if you're traveling or if you live in London. So yeah, hopefully see as many of you here as possible. And thank you for everything. Thank you for all of your support. And that's it. I don't really know how to end this. I don't really know what else to say apart from it's kind of strange this is happening, and I'm so excited for it to be happening. I can't wait for all the things that Unity Diner and all of you can what we can achieve together, I'm really excited for it. And a little thing at the end here that I should have mentioned before is if you want to kind of learn a little bit more about Unity Diner, then check out our social media. We've got Instagram, which is Unity Diner, and we have a website as well, which is unitydiner.co.uk. And yeah, we'll be open soon. We've kind of left it as late as we possibly could to announce it because I didn't want to jinx anything, and I wanted to make sure that everything was happening and everything was going ahead before I said anything to anyone. So yeah, it's happening. We'll be open soon. I will put it on my social medias, we'll put it on the Unity Diner social medias, and we'll make it loud and clear that we're open soon. So I can't wait to see as many of you here as possible. But until then, thank you for everything.